Just here waiting for anything to happen with the Traveler. Um, it's the finale event. Thank you for joining me here, Overseer, Bowman, and Destiny. We're just rocking out. See if we get anybody in on stream today. I am digging this Borealis around the Traveler, though. Ghost said, it's picked up a signal that was similar to another ghost, like similar to that of the ghost, but different. And all ghosts are hearing something akin to a heartbeat. And the Traveler looks to be doing something that it hasn't. We're just hoping it pans out to be something noticeable. okay. The Traveler is like kind of on fire right now, or flaming. Kind of, it's doing something active. Streaming. It's okay. I muted you before you. No. Hey man.
Hello. Yeah, I saw you were in Destiny, and considering I couldn't get in, I did kind of want to get you in a party so you could at least, so I could at least have someone relay back to me what the fuck's happening.
Yeah. So they gave us like this little area that lets us walk through two different streets of the last city, and both of them basically have a couple of different viewpoints that you can basically like angles that you can get on the Traveler. Right now, um, all of the like there's like these like um, borealis streams running around the outside of the Traveler, like flashing in different colors. And then there's like these like light blue flame-ish effects that are covering it. Um, like if you wanna pull up my YouTube, I am
I just fucking died. What the hell?
I am streaming it at the moment because like there's a lot going on. At least there's a lot of effects happening. There's not a lot happening, but there's a lot of stuff going on with the Travelers. Makes sense.
That's cool. Sorry, I just smashed my hand on the desk because we're fucking mad right now. I have died 3 times in Ghost of Tsushima to fucking bullshit.
Ah.
But like, okay, let me hit this button. Let me hit this button. Okay, didn't work. All right, let me time it again. All right, didn't work. Let me try doing it sooner. All right, didn't work. And then it's like I'm reading in the game. I'm reading my abilities. Like, no, I can block this. I can parry this. Why is it not letting me parry this? And then I just finally did it without pressing anything. Like he just did it, and I looked at my controller and I realized the L1 button's gone. it's broken.
Mm. That is
So
unfortunate,
I just
bro.
smashed my hand earlier, and I am not using a new controller because I broke that one in half.
Mm.
It is now broken.
That is unfortunate. But hey,
Oh, and by the way,
yeah.
to let you know, me and Mac are cool now. Just let you know.
Cool. Wonderful.
Yeah, no. It was miscommunication on both parties, effectively,
Yeah.
because it was him. He chose to mute me to calm himself down because he was about to get angry too,
Mm-hmm.
and then and then on my half, it was not taking his previous comment earlier seriously when he said he just wanted to complain. He didn't care about facts. I thought he was kidding, like that, because he makes jokes like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like, okay, so he's fucking around, but he was plenty serious. So I was like, oh, okay. So now yeah, we're cool.
Yeah. Good. Good deal. I'm glad I could facilitate the conversation because I I understood where Mac was coming from, or rather, I knew what was bothering Mac, but I also understood that he didn't want to potentially upset you with his reaction. So he,
Hey,
it
no,
was just
um, you did do a good thing, and I am appreciative of it. But the one thing I will ask in advance, because like others, this might happen with other people in the future, is that if it is one of my friends that's causing me like issues, I would much rather like maybe like, you to encourage them to tell me, because I know that
yeah.
wasn't the feeling that I know that this wasn't the reaction that Mac intended, but like when you were telling me what was going on with Mac, what
Mm-hmm.
it came to me was like, oh, and Mac doesn't want to tell me what's wrong. Okay, that just made me really mad, which is why I left.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's like because I knew I was about to get very very angry.
Yeah, I'm glad it
Yeah.
all worked out.
Oh yeah. I have that visceral reaction to that stuff. So when it's like people I know don't feel like they could tell me something, I'm like, okay, now that makes me mad. From how much I try to facilitate how much people can talk to me, it's like that's when like it gets to me.
Yeah, I get you.
Well, Shimmer, fuck you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Well, Shimmer, like I understand that he's trying to do like where you're coming from a lot, but at the same time, these fuck Mongols, all right.
Now,
I'm watching a cutscene and it goes Tsushima. I'm almost done with the game.
got you.
I do I do like Lord Shimura, but I don't know.
No, no. Shimura is a paladin. I don't particularly care for paladins.
He is very much coded samurai.
So rigid. You can't see that his code is what's killing him. Like we saw what happened to what's homeboy on the beach in the very beginning. It's like send your bravest warrior, alcohol, fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's what honor gets you against Mongols. And the thing is, before we saved Shimura, um, Kotal told him, "I studied your culture. I know every last one of your weaknesses. I only came here because I knew how to beat you. So you can either stick to what you know, or you can learn some new stuff and try and win."
Yeah, and then that's wait. So real quick,
Mm-hmm.
are ninjas from Japan or are they from China?
Japan. Ninjas were the
Yeah.
answer to the samurai.
So I'm trying to figure out like the time period that that Tsushima takes place. Is this before or is this like after like ninjas are a thing?
This is I think it's like around the same time, um, or actually I think it's technically it's before, I believe, because he's got like he's technically the first ninja. Um, uh, I don't know when ninjas originated exactly, but I do know that they were heavily used as a counter to the tankiness of the
Of the
samurai.
samurai. Yeah. Like for instance, I recently learned what the black powder bombs were. They were just like shards of fucking glass that you would that ninjas threw at fucking people. Or
Yo,
no, the black eggs. Black eggs is what they're called.
yeah, rotting eggs. Like
That
they
had
hollow out an eggshell and then put shards of broken glass and dirt in there, throw it at people. And then also their shurikens were often covered in feces or some other infectious substance because they're not meant to kill, they're meant to poison.
Yep.
So
Oh
many cool
god,
things about samurai,
I hate this mission already. I can't kill anybody. Ugh.
man.
I don't know.
Like literally can't kill anybody or can't get caught killing somebody.
I can't kill anybody because I am sneaking by samurai, like actual samurai from the mainland. Yeah, I do like these kind of missions because it adds a different degree of difficulty rather than, oh, if I get caught, I can quickly assassinate these dudes and I'm all good. If I get caught, I need to run.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think in this case, I don't know, the way Tsushima works, it's like, it's kind of hard to even, like, run from enemies.
Yeah, you have
like,
to like find a way to break sightline and then also get
hide.
into grass.
Oh, you know a sneaking game I wish that they had made multiplayer at one point?
What's that?
Fucking Dishonored. Like,
I've heard
I
good
never,
things.
I haven't played the second one. I played the shit out of the first one. I got all the endings in the first one.
Mhm.
Like, there's a pacifist ending where where the anytime you only interact with people is either you knock them out and like you find ways to deal with your assassination targets in peaceful ways,
Mhm.
or you go the other route, which is total chaos, where like, which by the way, if you remember how Dishonored worked, is that it was a game
based on how you cleared missions, the world would change.
Yep.
So like,
a pacifist run was actually
pretty easy.
It's easy in world state. It's hard in every other aspect because
Right.
like in all the missions you have to either knock out or get rid of your main assassination target. I think in one of the missions where you have to get into a party,
Mhm.
you have to find the girl that you're actually looking for out of like all of her twin sisters,
Mhm.
and when you find her, the way you get rid of her peacefully is there's a guy in the basement, and he is a butler to the household, and he has been infatuated with her for years. So what you have to do is that you have to drug the girl, then drag her body to the basement, and then the dude will basically steal her effectively. It's pretty fucked up, but like it's technically counts as a pacifist. You didn't kill her.
Mm-hmm. I didn't kill her. I just let somebody kidnap her.
Yes. But like, if you go high chaos, like I did the first run, which all high chaos means that you just kill a lot. You just kill everyone you come across.
Right. Your missions are a lot more beefy. Like there's more.
There's more guards. There's more traps. There's more like just defenses against you. But also the world state itself changes too.
Right.
So the more dead bodies and people you kill, people learn to fear you, like the person learn to fear the monster that supposedly is killing all these people, and thusly like there's chaos in the streets, a bunch of other people are dying, and thusly the plague that's really prevalent in the game gets a lot worse. So you'll see lots of what are called weepers, basically people who are so far along in their process of the plague that they resemble nothing more than like zombies effectively, even to the point that like the plague rats don't hurt them. And they're difficult to deal with because like you can use a melee attack to kill them, you can assassinate them like anyone else, but like if they catch you, then they run at you and beat the living shit out of you, and they also spread disease in your face, like which can blind you and shit. So like as you do high chaos, the game gets so much harder, and also the people that you once trust also kind of turned against you too. It's like this weird thing of like, in the end, like high chaos gets you what needs to get done. You rescue the queen's daughter and you put her on the throne, no matter how many bodies you had to pile to get there.
Right. AKA your child.
But as a counter effect to that, you are effectively plunging the kingdom into chaos. Hence why it's called high chaos.
Right.
You are killing everybody in your path, proving everyone that the outsider's super fucking evil. Because unbeknownst to me, the first time I played through, by doing high chaos, you were proving to everyone the outsider's real and that his magic is terrible. But then if you use pacifist run, where again, you don't really kill anybody, you still rescue your daughter, and everyone acknowledges her ascendance to the throne, and no one is none the wiser that there was a person going around, like, doing all the stuff that you did, and the outsider still remains a legend. And which apparently goes into the DLC for Dishonored 2, where you play a black lady. I think you play a black lady. I'm not sure. She's on the front. She's on the front cover, but it's called Dishonored 2: Death of the Outsider. And I don't actually know the story of that one, just like how I don't know the story of the Dishonored 2. Everyone telling me like how good it is. It's that kind of stealth where it's like there is an option to like, if I get caught, that's it. Like I don't like hardcore stealth games. That's why I like Ghost of Tsushima a lot, because it still has a fuck ton of stealth, and the stealth is lots of fun. But for the most part, stealth is an option in a lot of cases, and in some cases you can just straight up get into a fight if you get caught and then go back to being stealthy. You there?
Yeah, and you're genuinely not screwed when you mess up being sneaky, because you are a wholesale warrior. Like, you're just as tough as half of the people that you're fighting.
Crap,
it's nice. Like, I like the system that they gave us for that game, and realistically, I feel like Legends is going to expand as time progresses. It's like, to give it, it's entirely plausible that the story and survival maps that we have right now are essentially like seasonal.
That'd be cool.
It would be dope. Like, especially if they introduce new game modes every season, like a new game mode every season. Like, we have story and survival. It would be interesting if in January, February, because it popped last month, so February-ish, January, February, they came out with like assault missions, a stronghold takedown type mission, where it's a 4-man assault on a stronghold that gains reinforcements and has different leaders throughout it. Like, you have to deal with the EO priest that can do the regen field. You have to find that guy, and you also have to find the head Oni as well as an Oni Baba. Because I feel like Io is not the Oni Baba.
Oh
It's
hell no.
just that's just the first one that we're aware of. So
Well, also just like in their mythology, there's not a fuck ton, but there are a decent amount of Onibaba.
right,
Like there
and
are like there's a few.
considering that an Oni Baba is basically a demon lord, uh, that means that there are legions at each Oni Baba's command, and so it'd be interesting. Like I doubt that they would do it this way, but excuse me, it would be interesting if the seasons progressed based off of community involvement. You know, like we have to like each kill that we get whittles away at the number of forces, like the total number of forces that this particular Onibaba has at their command.
Disposal.
Right. And so however many priests, however many heavies, however many full Oni, um, and then we have the three assault missions, which I'm presuming one of them ends in us defeating the actual Onibaba. Each time we do that, that takes away 1, maybe 5 or 10 HP from its total health bar, uh, server side, right? So as the community fights and defeats the Onibaba, it whittles down its overall health, and once it's down to zero, or rather, once it's close to zero, I'd say like under say 200. If we're working off of under say 1,000, because I would put the health in the millions just to be safe with the player base. Um,
There's a decent amount of people still playing this game.
right. At least 100,000, like 500,000. I feel like that's a decent number. You know, um, a million would imply that there's farming to be had, which is its own other thing. Um, but essentially, once the community has wiped out or reached the goal of eliminating, say, 90% of the Onibaba's HP, the boss battle changes, signifying that the the Onibaba is in its death throes. Um, and once that remaining 10% is dissipated, you trigger the next Onibaba drop. Like there's no rest for there's no rest for the ghosts. You always have a job because technically they work throughout time. So any threat to um, to Tsushima could be answered by any ghost. So that gives them a lot of ways that they can play around with different time periods. They can go further back to um, other invasions, like other time periods, um, so that they're not using Mongols. Like they could introduce, um,
Like possessed versions of it. Because if I remember correctly, in Japan, at some point there are like the samurai turn like I want to say evil, but like they turn on the shogun and everything.
yeah,
It's like there is a period of time when that happens. So
yeah. When I think that time period um, was as firearms were being adopted, um, because samurai practice bushido.
fuck.
Like the core of their uh, honor is in the blade, and the Industrial Revolution was happening. So hey, my feudal lord says if I want to stay in his service, I gotta use this thing that I feel is 100% dishonorable. Like, this thing is even worse than a fucking bow. Nah, bruh, I can't do this no more. Alright, bet, you're a Ronin. Bet, I'm a Ronin, but can't nobody on the streets mess with me, so I'ma just sit down here. Hey, remember I was that dude's like hunting dog. I was that that dude's right hand. I was his enforcer. You remember? Well, he's not doing like he's not signing my checks no more. He's not telling me what to do anymore, which means that I can come in here and just mess on all your stuff unless you give me a reason not to. So can I squat here? That's what I thought. Bet.
Yeah, because like if they just made a bunch of samurai like Ronins, it didn't really occur to them like, hey, you just basically stopped paying a good portion of this island's like, you know,
Security. Yeah.
security and also like toughest warriors on the continent. So like,
Mm-hmm.
what makes you think that they will, you know, use that to their advantage? Like that's like America turning their special ops program and saying, "Hey, we're not going to pay you anymore, and we're also not going to give you any more like benefits. But here, take all of our trade secrets and all the training we gave you to literally turn you into human weapons." All right,
Yeah.
see ya.
You know,
No, you can't have your job back.
there was very little forethought there, but uh,
Well, hey, the rest of history learned because I don't think anyone like I don't think America like
nope.
lets any of their trained soldiers off without like say hey listen, we
Oh,
know you're not a sex offender but you gotta register where you live so we can make sure if there's any random
yeah.
murders in the area we can check if it wasn't fucking you.
Right. Realistically, what happens is like if you're in the intelligence community or in the armed forces, well, rather if you're in the armed forces, you have a higher chance of being left alone. But if you're special forces, chances are you're a lifer. Like you're going until you die or until you can't like fight anymore. Like that's why you go that route. So those that are no longer active service usually go private sector. So that way they can do what they enjoy doing with less red tape.
Um, just for a second, I need to be a
Yeah,
little quiet because I'm trying to. I am in the castle now, and I really don't want to
gotcha.
fuck this up. I just want to be like, hey, listen, I need to make sure I can get this damn letter in his room because for some reason I can't just send a fucking bird, but I gotta leave it in his goddamn house. All right.
So I'm gonna have to go back in my stream a bit to see if this light's been here the entire time. I'm pretty sure it's just the sun and I'm just tripping. But uh I mean there's okay, so I guess that's arc energy and then now it's pulsing with void energy. I'm fairly certain we're gonna start seeing solar uh like a solar effect over over the traveler here soon. But bro, we're an hour after they said the servers were gonna shut. We're almost an hour after they said the servers were gonna shut down.
No, you did not see shit, sir.
Like it's 9:48. They said that the servers were gonna shut down at 6 Pacific.
Oh yeah. So something's probably gonna happen soon.
Oh yeah.
Guarantee it.
Oh hell yeah. Oh no, they said 7. They said 7. So I got another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So something's gonna pop off in 10 minutes. I'm glad I got here in time. Um,
His quarters is on the top floor. Oh god. Uncle, why do you live at the top of the fucking castle? It's like the worst place to put. That's like the worst place to put fucking royalty. Like, I don't care where you're from. You put your like most important person on like the top floor.
you put
That's
them
like
somewhere in
asking.
the middle. Put them somewhere in the middle because if you put them at the top, you're
Oh, like
you're giving
easy murdered. Easy
right.
murdered.
It's an easy target. Somebody can like if they get a uh, surface to air projectile, or they get an aircraft,
Oh, where the
they can
fuck am I
get to
supposed
your
to go
people
from
before
here?
you can. If you do a heavy enough ground assault, uh, they're literally trapped. Like, unless because you would have to, if the ground assault is truly a well planned out ground assault, all of your elevators and escape routes are shut down. They're cut off. So you have essentially bottlenecked yourself unless you have a helipad. But if you got a helipad and you on the top floor, that means that all somebody got to do is drop onto your roof, walk downstairs, and they can get to you. Your security can't do anything. They're too far away. So, best place to put your leadership in a stronghold of that size. Also, I realize that I'm talking about Ghost of Tsushima in the scaling the outside of the building. That's a thing. That's a way that you can subvert your people. But I guess the tactical advantage to being at the on the top floor is that you can see farther and plan better. Yeah, there's the solar effect. Wait, no, is that solar?
Okay, just takes me out of the castle. Thank God. I thought I was gonna have to sneak back out.
You got it done?
Okay, Uncle, free me for facing in person. The Khan's fleet has gathered at Port.
Yeah, there's solar in there now.
Oh, thank God. Okay, his ships are loaded with poison that would devastate the Shogun's army. I also put Japanese language on just because I wanted to hear I wanted to hear Zoro's voice. Also, it's easier for me to talk over it too. I can't Oh. Man, I know he's not real, but just the idea of like the ghost. And now here's the thing: I want Ghost of Tsushima to be the first in a line of games, not necessarily Japanese, but a line of games where it's this idea of a warrior that goes against their country's honor and code to save it. Can we get like a series of like, you know, just like how Assassin's Creed has all their games throughout time? Can we get a game like that? It's like we know it's like the next one is that we go to Rome and we get like we get like Damocles or something, the Spartan soldier who was spurned and came back. Basically the same save Rome with vengeance. Like, can we get a game about that? Can we get one like in Africa? Like, I mean, come on, that idea sounds fucking awesome.
That would be pretty dope. I would appreciate that.
I'm letting go of the fucking button. Okay, I am never doing a standoff again. It doesn't fucking work. Like, as soon as he actually steps over to do an attack, I let go of the triangle button, and Jin does not move. He does not move. I shit you not. Like, I am timing this shit perfectly, and he is just sitting there as he gets hit in the face. I'm not doing a standoff anymore. I don't even fucking need to anyway.
Right. Like, I'm not a standoff. Standoff is easy mode. Like, get out of here.
It's easy mode, and also I'm not a fucking samurai anymore.
Right.
I'm the ghost.
Honestly, I did the first standoff. Right. I did the first standoff that they made me do to introduce the mechanic. After that, I snipe people. Like, I'm not giving you a chance to see me. I'm really gonna take all my time. In dodge you, like really avoid you. Do everything that I can to avoid detection, so that I can just put an arrow through your eye. I would much rather do that than face you, rather than stand in front of you and do the whole parrying, blocking, and grunting, blah 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 blah. Granted, unless there's like 6 of you, I really don't have to worry about any of you laying a finger on me. But it's just extra work that I don't need to do. That's how I feel about it. Like, if I could just put an arrow in your face, why am I gonna come up here and dance with you for a few seconds to take you out?
That is actually the reason why, like, I chose the assassin in Legends, because while I do like the sword combat a lot, Uh, and like it makes sense. Destin chose the samurai because just if you hear him
He's a beat
play,
stick.
if you hear him play, he's a beat stick who uses standoff all the time. Like he is that person who like just wants to beat the living shit out of people.
He's like, come out and face me. All right, back.
Which granted, like I do like to do the I did like to do the standoff, well, in quite a bit, especially when like I had the Sakai armor because like it gives you a bonus to the standoff, and it also like will terrify the shit out of people. But I got the ghost armor, and then like I realized how much I love stealth, and just like because assassination lets me kill shit like way quicker than anything else.
Right.
So like ghost armor reduces enemy detection speed by 40%, reduces the number of kills needed to enter ghost stance by 2, and kills. This will become 30 at the next upgrade. Kills have a 30% chance to terrify a nearby enemy, which to me is what the ghost is all about. My point is, I'm gonna stroll up to you. You're all gonna see me, at least like if that's what I want, and then you're all gonna be way too scared to do anything after I make a mess of your first 3 guys.
Right.
And if that's not it, then I just want to pick you off one by one, and if you guys happen to see me, I'm gonna make an example of your leader, and you're all gonna fucking piss your pants.
It'll be great.
Like, that's my whole point. And also the outfit that I run is just the ghost mask, the ghost armor, and then a Genbu straw hat. Because it's a black straw hat.
Yeah, I haven't touched my story in a hot minute. I don't even remember what I'm wearing. But the Traveler is doing some janky stuff here, bro. Rather, it's basically just pulsating all of the colors.
I can block that.
It's got these like slow void ripples.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna fucking read this. Where is it? Okay. Where is it? Here, unblockable attack from swords. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, parry an unblockable spear attack. I can do that. Like all it says is I need to hold down the button, and trust me, I tried holding it down and tapping it, and then guess what? That attack, I'm supposed to fucking parry that shit out of the way. I have done that 3 different times, and this guy keeps stabbing me. He's doing that fucking attack. He's not doing anything else. Yeah, every time I try to do it, he fucking stabs me.
Is it the boss man?
No, it's just a random fucking dude.
I don't know what to tell you, boss.
And I got shot by a dude off screen. I'm about to scream right now. There's no fucking reason this should be happening. Hey, can you just kill me? All right, here's the thing I don't like about Ghost of Tsushima. When you go down, you don't just automatically die. Like if you don't have that ability that lets you get back up. Because I once had to wait 30 seconds to actually, and I just decided to restart my game at that point because no one was killing me.
Wait, was it? Was that a thing?
Something is coming.
Something's coming. Hold on.
I can feel
Okay.
it. It is drawing power. Could it be enough to drive the darkness away from us?
Every fire team has returned to the city. Even the hunters. They're with the people.
Is that happening?
Yeah.
Last time this happened.
Eris Eris said something, and Ghost is saying something about all the fire teams have come back to the tower. Even the hunters. Something like we all know that something happening.
Reforming, healing its wounds.
The Traveler's healing itself.
I do it.
They're wholesale.
This will not
Bro, my email.
Yeah, I got it. It did seem like they were going that route, huh?
Yeah.
Now, if something comes out of space, like
Right.
you need to
Right. That's
sue.
what I'm
That's all I'm
waiting
gonna
for.
say.
Like, no,
You need to sue at that point.
look. Did it just... Hold on, the screen went black. Hold on.
Just kicked you out.
Contacting Destiny servers.
Yeah.
No. The map is changing. It's literally took us to the map, the director map, and we're watching the darkness take the four, the four planets that it claimed. The Traveler has this like, it's gathering its power, and it flashes, I guess, to push the darkness back again. Yeah.
Like, bitch, fuck off. What did I tell you? My turf.
Attention, contacting Destiny servers. Haven't seen that message since I logged in. Don't you do this to me, Bungie. We just did the thing. Are we back in? No. Still contacting.
Go to my computer. Oh god, the stream could hear me this whole time? What the fuck?
I mean...
I said some weird shit.
Yeah, it's all good. We've been talking about Ghost of Tsushima, so it's all good. I mean, you were just... No! Okay, alright, so are you saying that everybody's DC'd right now? Let me see what
Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't normally be like that, but the fact that, like, I openly said, like, I was slamming my desk and I was fucking cussing as much as I was.
I mean, realistically, it's only been you and me. So... Like, it's not... I think, for future notice, or rather, for future reference, I do share my, my party audio. Rather, you
yeah. Hey, you're good, you're good. I was just a little surprised at first. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to see the darkness eating. Oh god, that's giving me Destiny 1 vibes. Oh yeah, there's the lights surrounding the Traveler. Oh yeah, I pushed you back to the menu, huh?
Mm-hmm. So was that their way of? Yep, the light cannot save you. Seek us out in on Europa, server offline.
Oh, well, I can't wait to see that. Light cannot save you. Seek us out on Europa. Damn. So I guess that was their way of shutting down the server.
Yeah.
For a few hours.
Apparently, Aztec Ross was able to get back in. Apparently, PC people were able to get back in. But hey, that'll do it for us over here on the PlayStation side. And catch you guys when Beyond Light goes live at noon tomorrow. Till then, take care and be safe. Peace.